everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is July 25th, 2024, and Barcelona are closing in on a new sponsorship deal. Also, the club have announced Barca Athletic's new coach that will replace the departing Rafa Marquez. And finally, RB Leipzig has rejected Barcelona's offer for Dani Olmo. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure you head to Goal Kits, Skip Back, Fanatics. You have plenty of options there. If you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you head to Bet Us, where you can place bets on all sporting events from all around the world. All the links are down below in the description. Now, beginning with the news that Barcelona are reportedly closing in on a new sponsorship deal that can see the club earn 5 million euros per season. Now, it's reported that the board of directors met yesterday in order to discuss and approve this sponsorship deal, and that's exactly what happened. It's reported that Barcelona are very close on finalizing the sponsorship deal, which will be for the shorts. So we will have a new sponsor that will appear on Barcelona's shorts. We don't know if it's gonna be by the leg, if it's gonna be on the butt, but we do know that it will be a sponsor that will appear on the shorts. And it's reported that Barcelona are very, very close to finalizing this deal, which will see the club earn 5 million euros per season, which of course will go a long way helping Barcelona's financial situation, but it will also help the club with their financial fair play restrictions. Now, it's expected that Barcelona could announce this new sponsorship deal at the Jan Gamper Trophy, which will take place on August 12th, as soon as the team are back from the USA preseason tour, and which will be the final friendly match before La Liga season kicks off. Now, speaking of friendly match, today Barcelona played a friendly match behind closed doors against UE Olot, and Barcelona won 1-0 with a goal by Pablo Torre. Pretty interesting goal, by the way. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend you YouTube it. Pablo Torre pretty much grabs the ball on the flank. He kind of cuts in, dribbles past a bunch of players, kicks it in, scores a goal. Pretty good goal by Pablo Torre, and Barcelona take home their first victory of the preseason, 1-0 over UE Olot. Of course, not much to rave about or not many conclusions to make. This was a strictly friendly match behind closed doors against a 4th division team, but it was nice to see Pablo Torres score a goal. You know, he has been reportedly very, very motivated to train hard to try to earn a spot under Flick. Hopefully Flick can extract the best form out of Pablo Torre, who so far has failed to impress at Barcelona for 2 seasons. And if Flick can be the coach to kind of, you know, bring out the best out of Pablo Torre, I say why not? I'm all about, you know, bringing the best out of our players, of recovering players that haven't succeeded, because if the players do well, our team does well, and at the end of the day, that's what we all want. Now, speaking of today's match, guess who played against UE Olot? It was no other than Alejandro Balde, and the reason he played in that match is because he has officially been cleared by the doctors, by the club's doctors. So Alejandro Balde is no longer injured. This is great, great news. We all miss Balde in that left back position. Of course, Balde has been out since January, so that's 6 months that our defender has been out, when he suffered a hamstring injury during a Copa del Rey match, which required a surgery. And now Alejandro Balde has been officially cleared, and he will be participating in the preseason tour, which of course will mean that he will be available for the beginning of the season. Of course, God forbid he doesn't suffer any more injuries. Now, we know that Flick really counts on Alejandro Balde. He wants to get the best out of him. He believes that he can be his next Alphonso Davies. Hopefully that's exactly what happens, because I do think that Balde does have the potential. And not only was Balde in today's match, and not only was Balde the only player to be cleared by the medical doctors, but Julian Araujo, he too received the medical clearance. Of course, Julian Araujo injured himself at the end of May last season with Las Palmas. He had started training with the group last week, and now he has been officially handed the green light by the Barcelona's doctors. So now only was he able to participate in today's friendly match, but he will also be able to participate in that preseason tour in the USA, which of course is great news because we know that Flick wants to try out Julian Araujo to see if he can earn a spot on the right back position on the first team. Now more news because Barcelona have announced who will be the new Barca Athletic coach, and it's no other than Albert Sanchez. Now the 37-year-old coach will now replace Rafa Marquez, who left to join the Mexican national team as Barca Atletic's coach. Albert Sanchez spent a season in China, another season in Kuwait, another season in Saudi Arabia. He arrived in Barcelona in 2021, where he was the second coach of the Juvenil A for an entire season. And then he became the assistant for Rafa Marquez for the last 2 seasons. So Albert Sanchez has been 3 seasons at the club as a second coach of the Juvenil A, 2 seasons under Rafa Marquez. And now he will officially become the new Barca Athletic coach. He has signed a contract until 2025, so only 1 season. I'm sure Barcelona want to test him out, and if he does well, I'm sure they'll extend his contract. Of course, we'll have to wait and see how Albert Sanchez does as the new reserves team coach. Now we will end today's video with the huge news that RB Leipzig have rejected the offer, or Barcelona's offer, for Dani Olmo. Now, as you know, Barcelona are now very interested in signing Dani Olmo. They want to sign him alongside Nico Williams. They have already met with Dani Olmo's agent to discuss the personal terms between the club and the player. And it seems that now Barcelona have also reached out to RB Leipzig to let them know of their interest of signing Dani Olmo. And it's reported that RB Leipzig are open to negotiate the price of Olmo, which sits at 60 million euros. And therefore, Barcelona made their first offer, which was rejected by the German club. Now, it seems that Barcelona offered RB Leipzig 40 million euros fixed plus 20 million euros in variables. The 40 million euros fixed would to be divided in 4 payments, 10 million euros paid every January for the next 4 years starting this January. So it means that Barcelona wouldn't have to pay a single cent for Dani Olmo until January of 2025. And after that, it will be 4 installments of 10 million euros each paid each January. And the 20 million in variables, they're saying that Barcelona offered 10 million in variables if the club win 2 La Liga seasons or 2 La Liga trophies in the next 5 seasons. And the other 10 million, Barcelona would pay RB Leipzig if the club wins 2 Champions League in the next 5 seasons as well. And it seems that RB Leipzig have rejected this offer. They're not in favor of having so much money in variables. They want as much money as possible in a fixed amount because it's reported that RB Leipzig need cash because they do want to sign Conceição in order to replace Dani Olmo. So it seems that the first offer has been rejected. We'll see what Barcelona will come up with next. As I've said many, many times, I think this is a mistake. I don't think we need Dani Olmo. I think we're spending the very little money we have on a player that we don't necessarily need. Yes, he's good. Yes, it'd be nice to have him, but we don't need him, absolutely need him. So why are we spending all this money, especially 60 million euros? Because even if we did need Olmo, I don't think he's worth 60 million. Maybe 25, maybe 30. I don't know. That's my opinion. I'm curious to hear yours. Let me know. Do you think Barcelona are making the right decision in trying to sign Olmo? And if so, do you think he's worth 60 million euros? Let me know down below. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I will be uploading another video shortly, so stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. And as always, peace, Barca.